guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cornelia, but you can call me Corny, and this is my community, hence the name Cornyco, Corny community. And this is a safe space for us to discuss things, to talk about life in Japan, my personal life, dating, love, health, whatever we want to talk about, fashion, anything, okay? So don't feel judged. Just comment down below if you got any questions or you want to talk about some random ish. It's cool. Yeah, so today I really wanted you to kind of get to know me and my background a little bit more, and the reason why I am the way I am, the reason on why I'm so positive, the reason why I go to the gym so much. I'm just here to share my experiences so you can take what you want from it. I'm not trying to preach or anything like that. I'm not professional. I'm just trying to kind of like make a memo of my life and something I can look back and reflect on to give me the energy and the spirit and to help me remember why I started this journey in the first place. So yeah, let's just get to it. Hopefully this is like informative. I've always been a very happy, bubbly child. From baby to now, I've been the happy one. You can ask my family. The only thing that's changed is probably the body type, my body type, obviously. And my spirit's grown even bigger than it was before in a positive way. So you know, people always say to me like, why are you so like impenetratable? Like I don't get upset very often. I'm so thankful for my family and my mother being so supportive and just giving me so much love and spirit, that I've never really been truly like influenced negatively by anyone really in regards to my weight, besides 3 occasions in my life. And maybe I'll speak more on it if you want to know about my crazy moments, my 3 crazy moments in my life. Let me know. Throughout my life, I feel like I've had community. From primary school, I've had my own little kind of clique. Don't usually do cliques, but I think that's the only like real gang I had, like a clique. I've always felt close and connected to people, you know, even if it's not all in the same gang. I've always had a community from, you know, people coming together to support me and be there for me and be my friend. High school was the same. I just got along with everyone, to be honest. So I went to university. That was a great time, crazy time. Got into a kind of semi-relationship, which I felt was very significant for me. And after we broke up, I was devastated, absolutely heartbroken. And usually people have some kind of motivation to kind of kickstart them to do something. And I think that was the start of my mentality kind of shifting into a more positive world, because I went through depression, guys. I was on the floor crying all the time, stuck in my bed. I didn't want to do anything. Like that was my first real heartbreak. And everyone, I'm sure you guys have been through it, you know how it goes. I was a mess. Also after university, I felt like it was very difficult for me to get into the avenue that I wanted to work in. I was just in a very weird limbo place. And I know I'm not alone as well. After university, people tend to do jobs that don't involve their degree. It happens all the time, it's so normal. But so yeah, I had the heartbreak dealing with, and I was in a weird limbo. So I kind of had to like reflect and look back on myself and think, I don't want to be unhappy anymore. There's got to be something I can do. I started to think about my future, what I wanted my future to look like. I started visualizing like myself, like everything. What do I want for myself? What are my goals? And one of the things was to be in a relationship and to have a happy family. To be honest, I'm a very simple person. I'm not looking for fame or fortune or anything like that. It's good to have money. But for me, my legacy is spreading happiness, peace and happiness, literally. Oh my God, I'm like one of these pageant girls. Well, peace but yeah, like that's all I want. And to have a family of my own. I love teaching, if I can do that, and I love editing, and making videos. So if I could do that too, it's like a perfect world. And travel too. So these are all the things I envisioned. And for having a child and having a family, I just thought I'm at a really unhealthy weight at the moment. So I think I should probably do something about that. And one of the reality checks that I had is when I went to visit the nurse, and I remember she said like, you are basically morbidly obese, and if you don't do something about it, you're going to really develop like health problems later on in life, you know, because your body doesn't hold up for forever. You get older and it gets a lot more difficult to be healthy. That kind of shocked me. Like all my life I'd been told I am beautiful, and I was beautiful, girls and boys. Like don't get me wrong, like I've always loved myself before and after my transformation, but I just thought that I don't want to be even more overweight after having a child. I want to be able to run with my child. I want to be able to, yeah, run with anybody. I want to be able to walk and do stuff and explore, and I don't want to have bad knees and a bad back, high blood pressure, and, you know, other complications that you can get with a lot of weight on your body. I decided to take a look around, and I found a local gym my mom was talking about. She used to go to the gym that I went to, and she said, yeah, you know, go and try that. And I went in. I remember walking in and I felt very intimidated. I was actually scared of sweating, guys. I know this is crazy. I was scared of sweating, and I felt like as I walked through, all eyes were on me, but that wasn't the case. I thought that's how it would be like everyone would be like, why is she here? Oh my God, she's so fat. Like, why is she even trying? I know it's so weird, but these are like the insecurities that people have. It's never been a problem all the time, but I just think for exercise, I just felt it was embarrassing for me. I don't know why. So yeah, I think it was Kev. Kev was the first one to show me around. Shout out to you, Kev, you're awesome. He's one of the staff members and personal trainers and fitness instructors that works. He works at the gym I went to, which is Firewalker gym, and he was showing me the apparatus and how to use things, and I felt very comfortable with him. He was so friendly. He wasn't like forcing me to do anything I didn't want to do, and I felt comfortable, so comfortable in fact, that I came back. I kept coming back. I paid for a membership, like one of the cheapest ones, and I kept coming back just to train on my own and see how it goes, kind of thing. And slowly, bit by bit, I was talking to the staff members, and everybody was super sweet and kind. And I remember one specific day I was on the treadmill, or God knows what I was doing. I was trying to work out on my own, and Kev was, I think he was on the spin bikes. Kev was doing a spin class, I believe, and I kept looking over and I was like, God, I wish I could do that kind of thing in my mind, just looking at them, because you can, from where I was, there's like a big window where you can see the classes happening. So I kept looking and glancing over, and he caught my eye, and he was like, I was like, oh my God, is he calling me over? And he came out and he was like, come on, it's okay, come and join. And I was like, but I haven't paid for the membership, like I haven't paid for the classes included. And he's like, don't worry about it, come. I had such a buzz after that that lesson. It was so much fun. Everybody was like cheering each other on, like push, you can do it kind of thing. It was fun. I was really, really proud of myself. And slowly I started doing more classes and started conversating with people there in the gym, and it felt like a community. It is a community, and every time I go back home, I try and drop by and say hello to everybody, because there's regulars there. There's the same faces, new faces and old faces that just keep coming back because they know there's a vibe, there's an energy that works. I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Kirk, who actually owns the business Firewalker gym, Joby, Michelle, Ricky, of course Kev, Kerith, Dre, to Mindogs, to Ava. So yeah, all these people provided me with information about nutrition. A lot of them had trained in nutrition and health and had guided me on what to eat and how to substitute things. If you guys want a breakdown of like the kind of things and tips that I had, then I'll make another video separate to that, because this one's already going to be long as hell. So if you want some more information, please comment down below. My auntie, uncle and cousin used to take a walk in this big beautiful park not far from our house. They used to drive there and then walk some laps, you know, just to keep active and healthy. And I remember saying, can I come with you, kind of thing? And they said yeah, and we had lots of conversations and just talked about life, and it was like a therapy session. It was so nice. This is how my family are, very supportive. So we used to do laps, and I remember at the time I was slowly trying to get into working out at the gym, and I wasn't running yet, but I remember I started to jog, and my mother told me this tip, which was from like set one goal to another. And she used to walk from one lamppost and then walk to once she reached the other lamppost, she'd start jogging, and then when she reached the other lamppost, she'd start walking again, and then she'd kind of like drag it out. And so I tried that. Every Sunday I'd go with them and I'd try and run a little bit more every single time, and that was really nice. I remember just getting longer, faster. Alongside, I'm still training at the gym, and it's just crazy. And then I'm just doing laps. I'm overtaking my family, like lap over lap. They just see me circling around them like over and over again. I'm like, hi, okay, I'm gone again. Hi, all right, yeah. So it's just crazy. So that's initially what got the ball rolling, and I started to learn how to train properly. I started lifting weights. One of the most pinnacle moments in my life as well was I remember Joby was asking people to like sign up to a sheet to do a marathon, half a marathon, quarter marathon, and 10k. And I thought to myself, like, I ain't been training like to run. And he was like, don't worry, just do it, try it, give it a go. And I was like, okay. I felt guilty, and something in my soul was like, I should sign up, because I don't know, something in my soul was like, you should probably just do this, just try and see how it goes. Like, I know you're really scared, because I've been scared to run all my life, and I've been scared to run and have other people watching me and judge me. It's just been like a thing of mine, something about running. But anyways, I decided to bite the bullet because my other friends were doing it, and they were like, come on Corny, let's do it together, we'll stick together, it's fine. And I signed. The day came, I was nervous as hell. Like, I felt so sick in my mind. I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. But when they said go, and that bang bang, we started running, and it wasn't bad actually. I was running next to my friends. Some of them were just like, gone. Freaking Josh, he was fast. I was like, where's Josh going? Hello, goodbye, all right. I had my earphones in, and I just took it at my own pace. I finished under an hour, and I was so proud of myself. I just thought, why was I worrying in the first place? I felt like I was on top of the world. And we took pictures. I'll probably put a picture or two up here. And it was a great moment in my life, and I'll never regret it. I mean, I don't really want to run again for now, but it just proved to myself that I didn't even train, and I kicked ass just because it was crazy. So thank you, Joby, for, you know, encouraging me to do that, because it really did change my mindset. Because I'm a mother, I work in stones, which is like old as hell. It's like stone ages, eh? I managed to lose 10 stone in 1 year. Not kidding you guys, 10 stone in 1 year. I became a gym bunny. Like, I was so obsessed with this great positive feeling that I just kept going. It was like a snowball. It's just like bigger and bigger until I remember one day I went to New Look. For everybody else, New Look is just like a clothes store, a very popular clothes store in England. So I went there, and I remember there was a dress that I saw. I tried it on, and I burst into tears. I fit into a size freaking 10. I have never been a size 10 in all my life. I was a size 20. I was a size freaking 20, guys. I'm not getting tearful, oh my God. But that's the first moment that I really truly saw myself as the person that I am today. And when I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize just how much I'd changed. It's like something clicked, because, you know, I'm still the same old Corny that I've always been for my whole life. I haven't changed in personality. If anything, I've probably grown a little bit more confident, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm still the bubbly Corny that I've always been. And people down below, whoever's watching that knows me, vouch for me right now. Am I not Cornelia that I used to be? Tell me down below, guys, and I love you. Coming to Japan, it can really try the way that you see yourself, the image, because, you know, the image of beauty changes. You've really got to look inside yourself and think, you know, I am beautiful, I am confident, and just because I'm not the beauty standard that is here, doesn't make me any less valid or any less beautiful than anybody else. It's not like curves are celebrated here. Whereas in the Western world, you know, if you got a bit of a booty, all this hourglass shape going on, people are like, oh yeah, girl, go. And tan skin and stuff like that is more popular in the Western world. Whereas here, it's like petiteness is more celebrated here. So you've really gotta encourage yourself and love yourself a lot here, guys, because, you know, from trying on the clothes, you think, oh my God, I'm fat as hell. But it's not that. It's just the standard is different. It's just shifted. You know, it doesn't make me like, I'm not freaking obese. I'm healthy. It's just compared to the tiny little girls here, I'm bigger. You know, I'm born in a different way. My genetics are different. My upbringing is different. So these are a lot of things that I'm kind of constantly having to remind myself of, that I am normal, because I think the longer that people stay here, the more that they probably feel very indifferent maybe more pressured. I feel like that could happen more, that you're more influenced to change, and I don't want to do that. I really want to stay myself. I really do. I want to learn more about the culture, respect the culture more, but I don't want to change who I am, because, you know, every fibre and being give me is, I'd be undoing my family's hard work to raise me, so that would just be insulting to them. This world has some good people too, and I'm just blessed that I've hit so many. Not literally hit, I meant like come across many. Okay, anyways, we're getting into a weird space here. A big thank you to everybody that's always supported me on my health journey and my mental journey as well, like bringing me inner peace and love. I really want to thank you for that, because without you guys, without all these amazing people coming into my life, I wouldn't be the person I am today, and I think I'm pretty damn good. Toot toot. I feel like this should be a space where we can like cheer each other on, so let's do that. And thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time, Fájtó, Gambate, peace and love.